As yeah, I just did, Riddler. You don't have a camera? You don't have something pointed at me? You didn't see that? Talia, you didn't see it. Nothing happened. Don't worry about it. We're fine. We're gonna solve it. You're in good hands. I'm the Batman. So I have to say something. I went through a bit of an identity crisis yesterday. I've had this YouTube channel since 2007, and then I made my first video June of 2008. Since that time, I've talked about everything from movies to games to going to the barber shop. And it's been a journal for me, regardless of whether or not I was getting engagement from subscribers or viewers or commenters, good, bad, negative, positive. It wasn't about any of that. It's never been about any of that. This is a place I've returned to at various points over the last nearly 20 years that I can assert myself without regret or question or remorse. I have no boss. I have no guidelines. There's some YouTube guidelines, but you get it. This is my mouth. This is my camera. This is me playing a game. And this is me talking. And I decided to make these breakdown videos, as I called them, Brockalock's Pixelated Breakdown, because I had the idea that I had something to say. I love playing video games. I'm opinionated. I am eloquent. I can express myself. And if I say something, I believed that there would be enough people, if someone were to hear it, that they would have something to say back, whether in support of or in contest to. And that's what I want. That's what I'm here for. It's the engagement. It's the dialogue. It's not to teach you anything. It's not to develop a guide for you to follow to learn how to play Lego Batman. This game's amazing, by the way. The game is the backdrop. The game was intended to be the thing I was doing while I talk to you. So when I think best, I have my brain tied up in something. Cutting the grass, shaving, driving, listening to music. I can, playing a game if I'm not super focused, like what I'm doing here. All I'm doing is flying around, finishing up my 100%. I've got every trophy from the story. I've done all the red bricks. I've 100%ed every level. I've done all those things. I'm just flying around the map, collecting stuff, and I got a few challenges left, and the platinum's mine. That's what I'm doing today. It's not about that. It's not about the game. I was doing that today. Whether or not this camera is on, I cut my grass, and now I'm playing my game for the rest of the day and working on this stuff. That's what I'm gonna do. However, let's turn the camera on and break some things down. Let's pick a news topic that I have an opinion on and discuss it. A gaming news topic, a regular news topic. Why'd it have to be snakes? Like, I want to riff the game and just talk to you. And so let's find some snakes while I do that. My least favorite animal in the kingdom of animals. And no, spiders aren't an animal. So they don't count. Snakes are worse. They are an animal. Oh my goodness. See, it would have bit me. It would have bit me for real. But that's what I'm here for. To play this and to passionately talk to you about something. So what happened was I played Crimson Desert and I decided to do it while playing that game. And those first couple videos were very successful. The first one I really did after patch notes was a discussion about why the game was only being completed at that point. The story of the game had only been completed by 2.3% of PlayStation players or players overall. A month after release. Generally you look at a game 2 or 3 days after release, the story is done by 50% of the people. I mean, take this. Yeah, I know, different game, got it, but look at it. Where are we at here? And I heard a lot. No one's finishing it because they're playing it. And why would you expect anyone a month after release to have finished a game? Well, because that's standard. That's usually what happens. If you get trophies and you follow games that you get and you look at these, generally people finish the game. That's, within the first month, what happens. And so when I looked at that game and thought it was kind of odd that, here we go. We got 21%. This game came out, what? Couple weeks ago, few weeks ago. That's higher. That's not bad. 21%. Yeah, I'm not gonna make a video about that. I'm not gonna have an opinion on that. That's okay. you know, and it'll over time, another month or 2 or 3 or 6 or a year, it'll go up to 30, 40%, maybe 50, 60 as people, you know, get through it casually. Some people don't have the time that the 2.9% of people who platinum it. I mean, case in point right there. 2.9% of platinum this game. They had only completed, and 2 weeks after where we're at with Batman, had only completed the story of Crimson Desert. So it was topical, and it was something I had an opinion on, and clearly other people did too, and that was what I wanted to do. The thing was, I just so happened to be playing Crimson Desert. I never intended to be playing Crimson Desert for the next, you know, 6 months making 100 videos. That I made 15 because I was leaning into that idea. I thought, well, this was successful. Let me play this game. And yeah, but that's not what I wanted to do. And I'm not doing it anymore. And then I started, you know, chasing an algorithm and trying to figure out, well, what do people want to see? Now, it's not about what you people want to see. It's about why I'm making these videos. I make them for the reasons I've said. I just want to play my games like I would and talk about stuff that is in the news. I have opinions. I speak clearly. I may not say something you agree with, but you will respond to it. I promise you. I will instigate it because that's what I'm here to do. I'm not, and not necessarily for the sake of instigation. I don't want to be sensational. I don't want to be exciting to just to make you want to engage me. No, that is the way I feel. I will tell you the way I feel about something, and you may feel the same or differently. And I want you to engage that, but I will support what I say. I will tell you why I feel that way. If I'm basing it on untruths and on fiction, on things that are not true, then I expect to be called on it. And when I'm called on it, I will, if it's true that you're true and I'm false, then I'm fine with that. And I'm going to adjust myself. I'm not one of those people that are just sticking to a stance because I feel that way, unless there is no basis in fact. That is what I may do. I felt this video today was necessary to establish my breakdown manifesto, kind of as like I guess you could call it a pivot. I'm pivoting back into what I was put here for, but this is what you can expect going forward. I got caught up in seeing the numbers grow and getting monetized and thinking, well, how can I make more numbers and bigger things? Nah, that's not what I'm doing. I'm playing games. I'm having an opinion and I'm talking to you about the opinion. The game is the background, son. You're here because I want to talk to you and I want you to talk to me. Say something. Say anything. I'm desperate for your attention and I'm desperate for your engagement. And if you do not have those two things to give, that's okay as well. Sit and watch the show that plays out in front of you between me and the others. Yeah, I just did, Riddler. Where you don't have a camera? You don't have something pointed at me? You didn't see that? Talia, you didn't see it. Nothing happened. Don't worry about it. We're fine. We're gonna solve it. You're in good hands. I'm the Batman. Shout out to the retro Batman. This skin is reflective of the original NES game, if you recall, by Sunsoft. Great game. I think it was Sunsoft. It may not be. If it is, correct me. And I'll be like, you're right. See, that's what I can do. I'm not the internet. I don't form an opinion and stand on it tooth and nail to the death. No, I'm open to discussion. If you're mean, I'm gonna backhand you verbally. You get the verbal pimp smack, but I will listen to you. You can say whatever you want here. You can comment any way you like, but be prepared. You know, you're gonna get the verbal smackdown, son. And that's the bottom line. But don't feel unwelcome. You're welcome here. Please, speak away. Engage me. I love it. We'll talk about it all day in my comments. I realized something when I was cutting this video and trying to make this artsy intro and, you know, make funny things that were crafted and created. That's not what I'm good at, man. That is not my strength. I am a riffer. I can look at you, have an opinion, and give it to you. That's what I do. That's what this is about. I can say it, in a way that I think makes clear sense. And if you're not understanding what I'm trying to communicate to you and you say that, I can communicate it differently. But there is a common ground we can establish where you get what I'm saying and I get what you're saying, and we can leave it at that. I love video games. I assume you do too if you're still here with me. I assume you love video games. It's the way I spend the time I have when I'm not doing something that I either enjoy just as much or I feel like I must be doing otherwise. I have responsibilities. I have responsibilities that I have fun with. And gaming is not a responsibility. It's just what I love to do. And that's what we're here for. So going forward, I want you, as my viewer, if you're a subscriber, if you've joined and become a member of the Breakdown crew, if you're a Pixelated pal, an 8-bit hero, as we say here, if you want to see my live streams that I may do from time to time, again, no schedule on that. Those are when I feel like it. I want to talk to you peeps. OG Yeti, you're my pal, my brother. He's on here as Jordan M. Brock. Lisa, you're out there. Joseph, you're a pal. Sammy and Stu, newest member, and the very first member I had, Worth Watching Studios. Never have engaged with this person or persons or entire studio. Never had a conversation, never seen a comment from them, but they're a member and they join. I'm hoping it's because they believed in what I was doing here, and I hope they don't regret that, and I hope they're still here. So if you want to be involved with all of that, yeah, I know, we're going to find these cobras. That's happening, and I might do it with you. That's how we're going to wrap things up here. I want all of you to know, people I named and people I did not name. Every single episode going forward will stand on a pillar built on 3 things. 1 game, 1 flag in the ground stance on a topic, and unfiltered riffing, baby. I say unfiltered, but if I bleep or bloop or blop, I'm gonna cut it out for this to reach people. I don't want to be stifled by word choice, but I'm not necessarily checking myself. But I'm also, you know, smart enough to know that being profane might limit my reach, and I'm not gonna do that. But I'm also not gonna be very careful. But that is the pillar built on those 3 things. And if you are here and if you stay here, you will get that. And if you want to engage with that, then by all means, stick around, subscribe, join, give me $1 or 2 by clicking thanks. The format may tweak, but that's it. That is the establishment going forward. When you click on one of my videos, there will be a topic discussed. I will be playing a game, and you will get my heartfelt opinion and everything I feel about the thing I'm discussing. Me, Batman, Talia, whoever. Let's bring Robin in. Oh, there's my girl. Hey, I don't care what you say. It's a sexy Lego, baby. I didn't spend 2 decades fiddling with this channel with, you know, 200 subscribers, then on to 500, now over 1,000. I wasn't chasing algorithms. I didn't leave it for a couple years, then come back to it because I thought, you know, oh no, I need to support YouTube. Nah, I needed the channel. I needed the outlet, and I need the outlet now. And if it's caught on with some of you, which it clearly has, then I hope I can continue to do that through what I have always brought to this internet table. Speaking of tables, we're going to go sit at the diner. Forget the snakes. I don't want to deal with the cobras. We're going to go over here, and we're going to have a shake with the boys. What's up, pals?
I recommend leaving a big tip.
You know, they're gonna suggest the most expensive thing if they're a server worth their salt. What do you recommend? Oh, the filet mignon, baby. But that's it. That's all I got to say. This has gone on long enough. I'm not chasing the ghost of success anymore. I'm making my videos, and I hope you stick around. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later.